ready to take control of your financial future? With all these new economic changes coming down the pipeline, it's more important than ever now to protect and grow your wealth. Let's break it down so you can stay ahead and not let these policies catch you off guard. I'm your host, Coach Lola Owokoniran, your wealth coach. Yes. Today, let's talk about how the current economic shifts and policies could affect your wealth and what you could do about it. Now, I know a lot of you are watching this with one big question. What does President Trump's economic plan mean for me, my family, or even your business? Whether you're feeling powerful or powerless, it's very essential to understand the changes and to start taking the actionable steps we will discuss with you in this video. We're talking about tax cuts, corporate policies, even tariffs. How will they impact your pockets, your wealth? Let's break it down. So first off, if you're not investing, you're missing out on the greatest wealth building tool of our time. The stats don't lie. 66% of white families own stocks, but only about 39% of Black families and 28% of Hispanic families do. If you're not in the game, you're being left behind. This isn't just a number. It's the difference between building wealth and watching it simply slip away. You have the power to build wealth, but it takes action. So stop waiting for a miracle and start making intentional moves today. This is your time to secure your future and leave a lasting legacy. The path is very clear, but you have to take the very first step. Now, let's talk about a topic that hits home for so many of us, childcare. It's one of those expenses that can feel like a financial burden. But here's the good news. President Trump is considering expanding the child tax credit. Now, if you're a parent, this could mean relief, financial relief. Right now, the $2,000 credit is set to expire in 2025. But with a red majority in Congress, there's a chance it could increase to $5,000. Now, this is huge. If you rely on this credit to make ends meet, it's time to speak up. Get in touch with your reps and let them know how much this matters to you and your family. It's time to talk. It's time to speak up. Here's an action step. Consider setting up a dependent care FSA, flexible spending account. This is pre-tax money that helps pay for childcare or care for elderly loved ones. It's a simple way to reduce your taxable income and ensure that your family gets the care that they need when it's needed. Now let's talk about Social Security. Trump has said he won't cut it, but here's the catch. Eliminating federal taxes for Social Security recipients could mean less revenue for the program. The result, Social Security could dry by 2031, the year 2031. This is why you can't rely solely on the government to plan for your retirement. Take charge of your own retirement. Your future self will definitely thank you for it. Start by investing in tax advantage accounts like your 401k, a Roth IRA, or even an indexed universal life insurance. Start by saving for emergencies. There's so many investment tools out there that can help you in saving for your retirement. You do not have to wait on your employer to start one. Book an appointment today and we will get you on your road to saving for your retirement. Now, if you're definitely over 50, take advantage of catch-up contributions. Don't wait until it's too late to secure your future now. Today is now, this very minute. Book that appointment. Let's help you do a deep review into your finances to take advantage of the current president's economic plan and to help save towards your retirement. Let's talk about tariffs, taxes. President Trump's tariffs are taxes on foreign imports. But guess what? guess who gets stuck paying them? Us, you and I. Whether it's coffee from Brazil, clothes from China, or even a Botox from the UK, rising tariffs means higher prices at the checkout stations. So please do get ready. So even if a product says made in the USA, it doesn't mean it's all American. Many of the parts, many of those components still come from other countries, such as China and so on. So the tariffs affect the prices of the so-called American-made products or goods. Tariffs are a regressive tax. They hit the lower income households the hardest. Now, the wealthy, on the other hand, may barely notice small price hikes, but for families struggling to make ends meet, every extra dollar matters. It counts. President Trump's idea is to use tariffs as negotiation tools. Some say it won't be as bad as the media claims, but one thing is very clear. Tariffs raise the cost of living on our everyday expenses, on everything from bread to egg to every consumer good, consumer products, especially for middle and the lower income families. The bottom 25% of households will bear the brunt of this. This is why it's so important to build a financial safety net. Budget wisely, plan ahead. Prepare how to avoid financial strain. Start funding your emergency fund now more than ever. Let's talk taxes. Trump's proposed tax reforms are shaping up to benefit the wealthiest families or the wealthiest Americans. The top 5% will get tax cuts, while the rest expect tax hikes. For example, the poorest 20% might see a 4.8% tax increase, while the top 1% could enjoy a tax cut. Does that seem fair to you? No. These proposed tax cuts will make it harder for the middle class to prosper, to thrive. Meanwhile, the wealthier are getting richer. This is why we need to focus on growing your wealth through smart, faith-driven investments, because no one else is going to do it for you. Ever heard someone say, don't take that bonus, or you get bumped into a higher tax bracket and lose money? That's a myth, not a fact. You only pay a higher tax on the income within the new tax bracket. You still end up with more money, so don't fear raises or bonuses. I want to break the numbers for you. According to the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, if Trump's proposals go through, here's what we could say. The poorest 20% would likely see a 4.8 increase in their taxes. The second 20% up to $50,000 a year would likely face a 3.5 increase. The middle 20%, people making between $55,000 to $94,000 a year, would see a 2.1% increase. The next 20%, from 94,000 income earners to 157,000 income earners, would see a 1.4% increase. The next 15%, from $157,000 to $360,000, would see a 0.3% increase. But here's where it gets interesting. The next 4%, earning between $360,000 a year and $914,900, would actually see a 1.3% reduction in their taxes. And the richest 1%, making over $914,900 a year, would get a 1.2% tax cut, tax break. Can you imagine that? Does that sound right to you? Because it doesn't make sense to me at all. This is how the rich keeps getting richer, wealthier, and you know the rest. So on our goals for the year, please set goals, wealth building tips, wealth building goals Follow them to build your wealth, to become part of that 1%. Now, before we all get up in arms, pointing fingers at President Trump, I want to point out that not all of President Trump's proposals would necessarily become law. We have a red Senate and a red House and a red executive branch. So these policies have a good chance of being implemented, but it's still important to stay tuned to see what gets passed and what doesn't. Lastly, let's talk housing. Trump supports homeownership with tax incentives for first-time home buyers. But rising housing costs may be influenced by the local regulations and labor shortages. Now, the good news here is interest rates could go down. Now, this all depends on the Federal Reserve and not the president. Interest rates could go down, making these mortgages more affordable. So stay tuned. So whether you're buying or renting, take control of your decisions, your financial decisions, your money decisions. Do your research. Have a budget. Your financial roadmap, it doesn't lie. It tells you your story each and every time, and don't be in denial. Make choices that align with your goals, not what everyone else is doing. You have the power to change your financial situation. Remember, no administration, whether Trump or the next president, can save you. No administration can save you. Your financial freedom comes from making smart decisions today. No matter what policies are in play, stay informed, build wealth, and keep pushing towards your legacy. If you found this video valuable, please make sure to leave a rating and comment in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps others find the show, the video, and join this amazing community of wealth builders. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode or new videos each time we upload them, with tips to help you build wealth, stay informed, leave a legacy, and live with purpose. And hey, if you've got a burning financial question or money question or a topic you'd like me to cover in a future episode or video, please don't hesitate to reach out. Leave me a message in the comment section. Send me a DM on my Facebook or Instagram pages. You can also email me directly at coachlolaowokoniran@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to address those questions or discuss that topic. Also, make sure you're following me on Facebook and Instagram for even more wealth building tips and inspiration. And make sure you share to help the next person, to help another generation, another family, another business owner build wealth one brick, $1 at a time. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video with more tips to help you create the financial future you deserve. Until next time, take care and keep building that wealth. Bye for now.